Hello, I'm James, and this is our me, Sam, and Medhansh's program. First of all, here's our database. So we have two tables in it: orders database, which currently has no items, and users proto, which just has a customer, manager, and employee in it right now. You could run it with this program with nobody, just so having nobody at all, except to add so to add an employee or a manager, then you will need a manager to be in your database from here. And so here's some code just in our Postgres connection file to easily, first of all, add the two databases to your code, and then to add a manager also, so that way then you can add other employees. And you will just want to change the password, and if for some reason you don't like these table names, then you can change those two super easily up here, and then you should be good to go with running our program completely. And the only reason why I don't have a main method adding these for you is because I don't want you to accidentally run it without trying to just add confusion. So as well, this is our file Postgres connection, which whenever the constructor is called, that creates a connection to the database, and there are many methods in here which we really just use to connect to the database clearly. So here's I'll just close out of this and start a new one. So this is our login page, which is the first thing that comes up when you run the program. Now you can either log in as one of the existing users, or you can create a new user. So we'll just go ahead and do that. Sorry if I'm wasting your time with typing these out slowly. I'm doing it one-handed. I've tried so much to try to do a better method of recording this. I've been up for a long time. It's 1:40 a.m. I've been trying to screen record, but that hasn't been working. First of all, let's try to see what happens when you log in with not a valid email. Then you get the oops, try again. And then we can also try to steal an email that's already in here. Valid email at email.site. You see is already in the database. And so when we try to use a email that's already taken in the database, that won't let us create a new user. But now that it is a valid email, then we have our new user. So here's our shopping page. These are our 3 hard-coded items. Pretty simple, but there's a lot of potential to add more. And then you can add a quantity from 1 to 99 to your cart. So right here you have 9 books in your cart and 1 cake in your cart. Let's go to our orders DB and see what that looks like. So right here you'll see we have a lot of 3s. It looks like about 9. I reckon it probably is. And this is item number 3. So you see 9 cakes and 9 books and 1 cake are in here. You can add a chair. And now we have that 2 in our orders DB. And you see purchased is false here. So let's go ahead and go to cart and purchase this. Alright, so now if we go to our orders DB, then we have this is purchased, and then we can go ahead and shop for some more things. We can look things up, and then we also have tags here, so I can look up either cake, or I can also look up food for cake, except this won't change anything on the screen visually. And then I can look up like text for book, I know, and then I can clear the search to go back to everything. Go to cart, and there's nothing in cart, of course, because we don't have anything added. But we can just go ahead and add a couple of chairs to our cart, and we can and so right now, if you look at this, select all from orders DB, you see that we have our new cart order, and we can go ahead and look at our users proto, and you'll see both of these have the buyer ID starting with 819, and our buyer right here that we just created is 819, and he has this order that is in his cart right here with the 352, and he has the order that is waiting for approval right here, 457. Now if we go ahead and so check this out, then this cart will be added to this order 457, and the 352 will just be deleted. So let's go ahead and do that. And so you'll see we'll get 3 more things in our in our cart. It is hard to see, since there's so many things, but yeah, 3 more 2s, 3 more chairs. And then we can go ahead and log out of this order, and we can sign in. We can register. Let's register a new employee, because I think that this guy has some items to be approved. So we can just throw some random stuff in. It doesn't really matter at all. Accept the terms and conditions. So let's see what happens when we put a non-manager into here. So we need a manager's or supervisor's information in order to approve creating a new employee or manager. So here's what happens when this is a non-manager. As you can see, like employee position is employee to the database, submit, and we get fail. But then if we change it to manager, you see this is the manager's email. Then hooray, we created a new employee. So now we're at our item modification page, and the employees and managers are taken here immediately, and you can just modify your items, update, and change the price of our cake, and then we can go ahead and add a new item even. So we can add a broom, and that's not a number. That's a number of brooms. And by the way, if you want to see what would happen if we did do that, it'll just say try again. It doesn't create any errors or anything. We can change our item price to $56 broom. It's a steep broom. And we can add our clean tag to it. So here you see we created our new broom with our, it's a lot of brooms for $56. We can sell a fraction of that, would make quite a profit. We can search for our clean too, so that doesn't change the screen visually. And here's our whole cart, and then we can go ahead and like delete the book, because who wants to read a book anymore? We can update the amount of chairs. And you see, like, if we go to the pending orders page, then back here, then all this information stays the same. And you see only the employees have this pending orders option. If you log in as a manager, or as an employee, manager, sorry. Again, sorry for the dryness of me typing stuff in. Then yeah, so now you're logged in as a manager and you don't have your pending orders option. And that's about everything for our whole project. Thank you for taking the time to watch this.